Aha!
I'm pretty sure it was frick. I know. I wrote it down.
Yeah, how's the Texas Roadhouse?
It was great the other day.
Let's see.
All right.
Right.
So,
I think it was Mountain Dew, Coke, and what was it?
Like Coke, like Coca-Cola, or Coke like cocaine?
yeah.
Same thing.
Oh no, you Sprite, Powerade, the blue one.
Yes.
And then regular Mountain Dew. The neck
Yes.
concoction gives you Baja Blast.
Yes, that was it. Have you been
That
to the
was it.
dimension?
I think I have actually.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I know exactly. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. I was there. I heard about that.
Yeah. That's how you make your own Baja Blast.
All right. So now they're all ready to go. I was trying to plan something epic for Ethan to come in, but I kind of want to also make sure everyone has time playing and everything like that. So some things may be retconned, and some things may be brought to the point, but we'll get to that. Anyway.
I love retcons.
It's Embers. It's day 7 after waiting a few days as you guys wait for your guide to your bribe that you guys did. Because remember, as we last left off, you guys are on your way to the gate. If I can find out where you guys are at, there we are. You guys are currently waiting a few days so you can enter the gate through Eirweld. You actually bribed the cleric to shorten that from originally 14 days to 7. And you also bribed him to make you a study guide of what to know going to the other side, to what is literally a different world. You're at Seraphina's base of operations hanging out. And by this point, you guys were told by Peter in particular, through a phone call, that you have a acquaintance who will be accompanying you all to the other side. It went something along the lines of this. So, you hear the voice coming off the receiver. The order is contacted one of my contacts from the Far East, from the Empire of Inesha. Czars, squat dancing, squatting, you know what I mean. He goes, I contacted him a while ago. His goal is to go through the gate with you all and to make sure there's no funny business on the other side, okay? We don't want to piss off any elves. At this point, the door opens and you see the contact. And Ethan, it is you. What do they see?
Upon opening the door, you see a very large, very solidly built dragonborn with white scales, wearing extremely heavy-looking armor. Armored from the bottoms of their feet to the top of their head, wearing a very imposing-looking helmet, but you can see some of their spine frills kind of poking out in somewhat decorative-looking ways. Wielding a few... It seems like they're carrying a large amount of weapons for one person. You notice specifically a longsword at the hilt and a lance slung over their back. Would I be able to have my horse where I am right now?
Outside the door, of course.
Okay. So my horse would be nearby. It's just a white war horse, simply tacked and with very simple barding. The most unique thing you see about the person here, though, is not their weapons themselves, but near the handle of both the sword that he wields at his hip and the lance. You see these mechanical, it looks like mechanical cylinders that resemble revolver cylinders.
I guess you can say he's got one hell of a slice and shot, you know what I mean? Just imagine you get stabbed and you get shot. It's like two things bad happening at the same time. I'm assuming that's what he's carrying. He had it on his side when he saw him come talk to me. Does he still have the gun swords?
Da.
Gun swords.
I do.
Did you say gun? Sword?
Good indeed, gun sword. As you can see, I believe this is Trickster. Trickster's also a fan of guns. He's also a
Fan? I mean, the lowly status of fan of guns. I exclusively wield guns. You see a clown in a trench coat with very obviously like the bulge of several guns laid out in his trench coat from within. And he's very ecstatic, noticing that you have a gun sword.
Nick, do you plan to add his guns to your collection?
I'm well, he's not part of S yet, so I mean, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, this is just a weary traveler. You know, right for the taking.
To his association
You
with...
mean he's your secondary inventory for those guns you were gonna have soon?
Yeah, basically.
So aside from the gun, who else does he see?
He sees a short ginger kid. Wait, how tall are you, by the way?
I'm fairly tall. I would put myself around 6'6" or so.
Damn. All right. So you look down to like a how tall did I say it was, like 4 feet? A short ginger kid. All right. And he looks up to you and he goes, "Wow, can you breathe fire?"
No.
As he hasn't really seen many Dragonborns.
No, I
The ones
don't
that he
breathe fire.
has seen. Yeah.
I breathe what comes from my land. And I kind of snort and like frost. Almost like my breath, like a cloud of frost kind of exits my mouth and like causes the vapors to freeze and kind of tinkle around my face.
Extra minty, I like it.
He goes, yes,
Whoa.
yes. Oh, sorry, was someone
That's
gonna
so
say something?
cool.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, "Whoa, that's so cool." And that was it.
Cool. He goes, yes, he's, if I remember correctly, I don't know if you all know, but, Inesha controls all of, what's it called? It's like Arctic wilderness-like area. It's called Anvara. It's like, you know, it's my world Siberia. I'm trying to get the words from tongue twisting. He says maybe he's from there. I'm not quite sure. It's very cold. Sorry.
I do come from the cold wastes, but that is not why I am here.
Indeed. You were here because we were employed to be able to help get on the other side. To what association you want with ass. And trust me, ass isn't bad if you give it a chance.
Hey, we're all ass men here.
Yes, the antisocial society is quite trite and tweaking. It is. Nutmeg and Relics and Brom, I believe you guys have to tell you who you are. You're to break the ice.
You see a what looks like a human. There's no way to go around that. A human in a white trench coat, wearing a white fedora. You notice that if you look at his hands, wrists, and neck, you'll notice golden scales. And you'll also see the stain and imprint of a flask in the left breast pocket. Hi. Nice to meet you. We are gonna get going now. So, yeah, okay, bye. And Relix just starts walking past you.
We're going?
Really good
Good.
introduction to your character.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm not saying you have to follow me, right? There's someone else that needs to be introduced, but Relix is out of character. I'm saying Relix is walking away. You have now introduced the last person, and then let's get fucking going.
Yeah. Well, Nutmeg and Braum.
Well, next to Carl, you'll see just standing a little bit taller than him, in some armor and, half-ass carrying a shield on his back. You'll see this little fairy with his wings kind of like bunched up. He just comes over and goes, "I'm Nutmeg."
Yeah. It's good to meet you.
Same. Ignore them. We need to follow Relics.
Lastly,
Yeah.
Braum. Sorry, continue.
And we're in this person's hideout, right?
Yep.
So assuming, yeah, all right, yeah, he would. He'd be probably asleep on the table with a glass of whiskey, and he just kind of wakes up. Oh, we're leaving? Okay. And he walks by. You see stand up a big, very tall Loxodon with a copper top hat and some goggles resting on top. And he carries a shield with him. And he goes, his name is Braum. He just says, who, where are we going again? Who is this?
We're following the Swedish one. And with that, I will turn around and walk towards where
Relix.
Relix, yes. I'll walk towards where Relix went off to, and as I do turn around, you notice there is an enormous tower shield on my back.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh yes, let's go.
All right. So, you guys head out with a mission in mind. It's about 11 o'clock or so, and you arrive to the same tavern you were a week ago. You went in, and you see hanging by the bar, having a sip of coffee, is the same cleric that you were by before. He looks up and sees Relix walking past him, and he goes, "Well, hello, good to see you again." Does Relix walk past him and keep going upstairs?
Shut up, I need a drink.
Oh, okay. All right. Tell you what, this round's on me.
Fantastic.
Hold on. As with no group, I always have one tradition. I will step out to my horse, and I come in carrying 2 large bottles of clear liquid. I come and set them down on the table, and I say, "I do not fight with anyone I don't know can drink. Bring cups."
Ooh.
I already like this person.
And you see Jorlin, the bribed cleric, looks up at the bartender and goes, "I listen to the Dragonborn." So it's currently 11 a.m. and people are already getting hammered. It's really no one in the bar but you guys. And you guys bullshit, drink. Everyone make Constitution saving throws.
Including Carl? Oh
Including
god.
Carl.
So, sorry. When he puts that down, am I able to take out my my cup and say, "Can I drink out of this instead?" And it's my it's that cup you gave us with the safe house, where it's just endless beer.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. I forgot to give that to you. I gave it to you guys. Sure.
Oh shit, I need that. Actually, no, it's not strong enough.
I was gonna say you have one. We all have one. But I was asking,
yeah.
Ethan, what's your character's name?
I have not given it to you yet.
Oh, fair. I will ask the very large Dragonborn if this will suffice, or if we're going for straight liquor.
If it is what you desire, I will not push it upon you. But
I'll
just
take a
know
swig.
that I may think slightly less of you.
I'll take a giant swig and then I'll set it down and say, "Here, try it if you want."
I forgot I gave you guys never-ending beer cups.
I will take a small sip of the never-ending beer cup. And before I do that, I do take my helmet off. To which you see a white dragonborn's face. It's heavily scarred, with some blue facial tattoos.
Also, like, do you actually have like a dragon head and everything?
Yeah, I'm a dragonborn.
I see. I would think Relix would not want to know about that. He's currently turning into a dragon.
Shut up, you clown. I say as I throw back my third shot.
Yeah, you throw it back, buddy.
He goes, well, I don't want to... You see Durlin go, well, I would love to stay here and get hammered. But I did kind of do some of the dirty deeds that I had to do. And, well, let's just say don't miss your boat. Actually, don't miss your boat when it's time. But if we guys get too hammered, here you go. And he slides over a piece of paper to Relix.
Oh, by the way, does the Constitution saving throw actually matter?
Oh, it's about how drunk you are. What'd you guys roll?
14.
20.
Okay.
Of course you did.
13.
All right.
I don't want to talk about it.
26.
You're the one who brought it in.
Ro can't handle his own liquor.
Apparently not.
What'd
Would you
roll?
get in that one?
I did roll in that one, so a 4.
Holy shit.
Oh no.
Now,
Oh, no.
granted, I will preface this with I intended not to get hammered, but simply to have a drink.
Fair.
But with a nat 1, I still think I'm feeling it.
Yeah, at least we have more than one alcoholic now.
Yeah. Well, say with the nat 1, you go ahead and go for a gulp. But when you go for that gulp, you accidentally bite your tongue in the process. And
Or you choke on it.
yeah,
choke
you
on
take two piercing damage.
Ah,
There you go.
So we have a tall dragonborn in armor who's a lightweight. I did not see that coming.
It takes.
I think I'd be careful on how loud you call him a lightweight. He is twice our size.
Cool.
This is true.
It takes a lot of years of drinking and fighting to be able to hold your liquor.
Brahm, half the time I don't know if you're forgetting things or you're just still drunk.
Correct answer is yes.
Me?
Alright. So,
I think that answers that.
yeah.
I don't know if that was his answer or an actual question.
Yeah. Brahm. Talking to Brahm. Oh, God.
You know, the chicks is in the corner like, hey, the waters taste kind of weird.
It's true. If you think this is butter, you lose your privileges.
I mean, it's smooth and silky. I mean, it's kind of close, I guess.
He goes, alright, clearly you guys are hitting it off. Here's the guide I wrote. I called it Guide to Citadel. It's in the Embers, sub chat. He goes, there you will find out two things. For one, you'll know a little history. You also know the open door policy I mentioned before. And you'll also know why you shouldn't, well, let's just say why you shouldn't piss off the council. He goes,
Ah, yes, the Council of Women. That's never a good thing to piss off.
That's bad news, Bears.
he goes, kind of, sort of. He goes, if you ever find yourself in front of the council, then you better choose your words carefully, say the right things, and if anyone want you to do a certain quest, know it's going to be a bitch and a half. But it's only if you get in trouble. He goes, determining what happens is determines. You can get, if you. The common thing I see most is your gateway privileges go bye-bye. But I've also seen certain elves, like, for example, furbolgs, right? You guys know what furbolgs are, the big old blue people. A long time ago, during the ending of the Dragon Giant War, furbolgs fled through this gateway, the one you're going to go to. They're a good example of refugees who've been accepted with open arms. But they had to do things the Elvish way. That's why if you go there, you're going to see a lot of the furbolgs off in the forest sticking with the wood elves because they got tired of high elves.
Hot elves?
High elves. I mean,
Same thing.
elves are hot too, but high elves in particular.
Could use me some of that.
Yeah.
Elves.
Yeah.
Are they high?
He goes, he looks at you and goes, you know the best stuff does grow in your world too. Everything grows better in your world. He goes, so maybe
I don't have it.
determine the elf. But no, they also have, for real though, for those who are in need, they also have programs that can give asylum, feeding, housing, and, care to those less
Free
fortunate.
food!
Well, I mean, it basically determines who you are and everything. If you're like legit broke ass poor and need a place to sleep, they'll hook you up. But it's like staying in one of the houses. It's their rules, right?
Slightly less free food.
Yes. Not to mention the high elves in particular. The kingdom of Alishan, which, by the way, the gateway is going to the capital of Citadel. The high kingdom of Alishan is the state you're going to. I believe their consul involves the representative of the king, the military, the religion, and I forgot the other two. So if you piss off and you're in front of 5 elves, then you're in trouble. But of course, that's all legal mumbo jumbo and politics that I am not a lawyer to answer. Does this study guide suffice?
Yep. Yeah, we've got some time to read it. Thank you. Goodbye.
50 gold, please. Remember?
Oh, right, since you actually found information. Wait, did you find anything on William?
He goes, I looked it up and I couldn't find anything on him.
Well, God, what use do you have? Fine, take this 50 gold and get out of here.
He goes, okay, bye. He starts walking out the door. He turns around and goes, your boat leaves at 2.
I am currently trying to figure out how to get rid of 50 gold on my phone.
Fair.
Okay, I've gotten rid of it.
Okay. So, your guide walks out. It's now you all at the bar. Bartender looks at you all and goes, I was gonna make burgers. Y'all want 5 copper, y'all can have some.
5 copper each, or 5 copper for all of them?
Each. It comes with a hefty side of fries, and it's a pretty decent burger. Burger.
Here's a gold piece. I would like two burgers, please.
Oh, sure. Gives you. He knocks it down, jots it down. Anyone else getting burgers?
Yeah, I'll throw 2 gold pieces in.
I'm good.
Oh, thank you.
Carl's hungry. Carl's definitely goes for a burger.
Oh, okay. How about you, my large
Also,
white Ineshan friend?
Kind of look him up and down. I'm good.
Okay. Well, all right. I'll go ahead and continue. He goes ahead and it's really. Oh God. Drisha, you see it. He goes to the grill and he pulls out a stick of butter.
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 I need it.
He turns around and goes.
Butter.
He goes. You want the stick of butter?
I'll give you all the gold I have.
Okay. you see him basically hop over.
Anything.
He basically hops over like the grill, and shoves the stick of butter right into a beer pint and gives it to you.
Imagine, like, he says, "I'll give you all the gold I have." He has like one gold piece on him.
Oh, so yummy.
I'll give you everything. It's 1 gold.
How much gold do you give him?
I'll give him 50.
He is beyond bewildered. He gives you, he goes ahead and, it's purely ecstatic. He gives you like a few more sticks of butter and goes, take it.
Oh my god, oh, you're the best. Please. Can you be my personal butter chef?
Hey man, whatever you need.
Thank you.
You're welcome. About an hour or so goes by. The butter is fantastic and stays cool wherever you store it. Where do you store your butter?
The butter vault, of course.
Alright. You put it in the butter bowl.
The butter vault.
Butter bowl?
Butter vault.
Butter vault. Oh, okay. Is it like a...
Where else would you store your butter? We have technology here, we're not cavemen.
True.
Well, we do have technology, but some of you are in fact cavemen.
The burgers are fantastic. They are awesome. They taste great. They're spiced just right. The French fries are just as crispy. And the elven bartender marvels at his burgers and goes, "Spent some time in Illyria, and the Illyrians know exactly how to cook." It is now 1:30. Do you guys head to the docks to go through the gate?
Yeesh.
All right. So, you wait in line. You give him you wait in line, and as you go in and give him your passport name. Speaking of which, Ethan, your character, do you want to use your real passport or your fake passport? You have an option, whatever you want.
I don't have a reason to use a fake one, right?
No, you're not wanted.
I don't see a problem using the real one. However, I do need to ask, what is their policy about bringing horses onto the boat?
It is about a storage. It's about a storage fee of like 10 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So everyone goes by. You guys are looked over by the guards and everything, and they approve of you. And it feels almost like going through the terminal to get to the airport, but really you're just going to the other side of the dock. You go through dogs who sniff by you up and down. You get closer to the lighthouse I mentioned before. That's clearly a guard tower, converted guard tower. And as you approach the gate, as you approach the ship, the rather large ship that's facing towards the waterfall, your horse is brought down to the bottom of storage, and by the time you make it to the boat, it's free walk. You can kind of do whatever you want. But at 2 o'clock, the boat begins to move, and you see an elf at the helm put his fingers to the throat and cast thaumaturgy and goes, "We are going through the gate to the other side to Sinandel. Please grab on and be very wary. We will be going through the water plane of existence. So hold your breath." Just kidding. You don't need to do that.
Oh.
Just don't leave this boat. And you guys see the waterfall. You hear its relaxing fall onto the water, and you go through it, and it's like the weirdest sensation. You go through the waterfall, and instead of seeing the other side of it being rocks, you are what looks to be like almost like a river, but the sky. It's almost like being in the middle of the ocean, but the water flows differently. You see the water reflecting not the sun, but not the moon. Just it's hard to make out. It's really trippy. Before you know it, though, the water begins to rise, and the boat begins to sink. The water is going up over the boat and up, and to your guys' level. You see one guy who's not used to this begin to freak out and hold his breath, and his friend slaps on the back of the head and goes, "You're not gonna drown. It's just part of the magic." He's still freaking out about it. This is the point where the ship is now appear to be underwater. You're going through darkness, going deeper and deeper into the water, and then you see light at the end of the tunnel. And much like a cold shower happening, you are bursting through another waterfall into a different area that is different world-like. The area is almost similar to Monahill, a waterfall coming down the mountain, except all around you guys is like a world on borderline acid. The trees are huge and the mountains are even bigger. There are 3 suns in the sky, and you can clearly see one moon and another very briefly on the horizon. You see around you on this river that leads out into that splits off into more are various different buildings that are almost built into the environment. You see elvish like towers and sprawls, and it almost fits in naturally with the climate and everything. And by this point, you see the captain approach and goes, "Welcome to Sandel, the capital of Alashon. Please behave yourself here in Eirweld. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed your safe travels." And I remember now.
That was fast.
Relix. It wasn't information on William you guys were looking for, I remember. I think it was information on who you were trying to find.
Serafina?
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I think we did both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to ask. You never know.
No, it's fair. I just remembered that. You are actually... That is one thing that you are given a little sticky note of. As you notice, Relix, as you're about to leave, the sticky note has an address on it.
Okay, y'all. I guess I know where we're going. I start walking in a direction, and trying to look at the street signs, assuming that they are common and I can make any sense of them. Can I make any sense of them? Are they in common? What language are they in?
Elvish.
Ah, can anyone fucking read Elvish?
Oh. Oh.
Anyone at all?
Negatory.
Oh.
Okay. Is the ship still there?
Yes.
Okay, I walk over to any of the guards that are most likely at the ship, considering how guarded it was on the other side.
Uh-huh.
Say, "Hi. I don't read Elvish and can't read anything here, and neither can anyone else that is with me. Can you tell me where to get to this address?" And I show him the sticky note. And I presume I can't even read what's on the sticky note.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you see the two guards, they're decked in traditional Elvish attire, metal plate armor, that looks thin, but versatile. And, one of them takes a sticky note and starts talking to the other, and the one goes, yes, I think I know where this is at.
Fantastic. It doesn't matter what language. Just tell me in whatever language works. Remember, I still have that fabric from session 1 that lets me understand all languages. I don't care if you speak common or not. Point.
He goes, "Sure." He points over to what appears to be a area of housing and such that's wrapping around the other side of the mountain. He goes, Over there you'll find housing suited to those who are different sizes. This looks like to be an address for those kind of houses.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Thank you so much. And I grab the sticky note out of his hands and walk in that direction.
Kind of cuts him off guard. He goes, "Oh, he's on a mission."
Going somewhere.
Little does he know I'm not on a mission. I'm just trying to walk away from everyone else. Yeah, that's that way.
All right. So, you guys are on your way to the area, and you see a few guards interrogating a boy. He appears to be 13, about around the age, and he has another younger boy who appears to be 7. They are both human, and they are being interrogated by 3 soldiers. Two appear to be in traditional attire. The one appears to be in what looks like cloth with a simple hat, almost officer-like. And the officer is talking to the young older kid and goes, "Now listen here. I was told by the storekeep that you were in the area when the tomatoes were stolen." And you guys walk by as you guys are walking by, the kid is beginning to sob.
Hey, what a freaking dork, am I right?
They should really learn how to steal better.
Yeah, maybe we could teach him a thing or two, you know?
Do I see... Wait, was it apples or tomatoes?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes? Okay. Do I see the tomatoes anywhere?
As in the distance, you see a cart shop owner with several veggies, including tomatoes.
Okay. Then never mind. Relix is just going to jump and use... I have the levitate boots and just float away.
Okay.
Like you can just do that.
Floating away from the fucking clown, the dementia-ridden elephant, the crazy fucking people in suits of armor, the crazy fucking officer.
You can get a break, can't you?
There is no escape.
There's no escape. You can't leave the party.
And the fucking child.
Hi.
I'll be ready to be a father, Relix.
On that note, I also take out my flask.
Relix resorts to the one comfort he has in life. His only friend, his flask.
It's kind of sad.
I could have had a therapist rock. I threw it away instead.
Alright, so you guys decide to leave the kids to leave the whole thing to figure out itself. It is by the looks of it, about evening wise, by the time you guys get there, and you see the housing is actually quite different sizes. You see Nutmeg in particular, and you see housing size just for you actually.
Ooh.
Yes, it appears to be he was not wrong. This area is made for people of different sizes. Brom, you see a doorway that, oh my god, you see a doorway that can actually fit your size. You see a Loxodon.
That's a big door.
You see a Loxodon leaving his house. Locking his door, he turns around and goes, "Ah! Hello there!" To you, Brom.
Hello. Hello. Do we need... Maybe he can help us find where we're going. Should I ask
They
him?
know Brom's name.
They know my name. He knows my name!
Ah, I do?
Well, you said hello there, Brom.
He goes, "Hello there."
God damn it.
Whoa. Hello there.
Hello there. He appears to be an older Loxodon, and he with his long tusks. He goes, hi. You're new around here. New neighbor?
Neighbor? No. Do you have a neighbor?
I think so. He took his dog out the other day. Yeah. Which neighbor?
Not my neighbor.
Two dementia elephants having a conversation. That's what I'm going for this.
Yeah, we were looking for something. One of my little friends knows what we're looking for. Do you know where that thing could be?
Maybe. He looks over at the littlest friend being Nutmeg and goes, "Who are you looking for?"
We're looking for an address on a sticky note.
Can I see it? And he pulls out. You see him pulling out his reading glasses.
Relix! As I start looking around. Where are you? We need the sticky note.
I am floating upside down above him, trying to empty my flask. Here you go.
I'm just going to like jump up and grab it from him, and I'm going to hand it over to the dude being so kind.
Bitch!
This locks it on. You see him pull out his glasses, and the lenses are absolutely huge. It makes his little beady black eyes into like humongous, like grandma eyes. And he goes, I know the address.
Perfect.
Because I can show you it. It's on my walk. It's on my evening walk.
Fantastic!
Then let us go.
All right. Let me go get my cane. And this man starts wobbling over very slowly inside his house. He gets his cane and starts wobbling over. And you're starting to realize that this man will take you to his destination, but he might be taking the patience of an elephant to get there.
I
Literally.
think we have one.
Some time goes by. It's clearly nighttime, and you see a house that's built into the side of the mountain. You see the steps reaching it. They diverge in several directions, but he points up to the one at one of the higher ones and goes, "That's the address you're looking for. I believe a fairy lives there."
Oh, very.
I do as I say as I look away.
Turns around and goes, "Is there anything else this old man can do for you?"
I believe that's it. As I look at everyone else, is that all we can use a hand with right now?
Yes, thank you for the help.
He goes over and reaches for your hand, bro, and he goes, "Kyrul. Kyrul's the name.
Kyrul?
Kyrul."
Kyrul. Oh, okay. Brahm, and I'll shake his hand.
He nods and goes, It's not every day that I see someone from the old country."
This is true.
He bows and goes, May your journey lead to where you go. And he says something that sounds familiar to your old country, something that's set in the mountains, something along the lines of wherever you go, may it bring you peace.
I say something back in Loxodon, but it really means banana sandwiches are the favorite hats of invisible cats.
What the fuck did I just hear?
He looks at you and solemn stare and nods and goes, "The wisest words can never be spoken." Hey,
Indeed.
remember. He starts wobbling away.
I hate that Relix actually understands what was just fucking said. And I am now floating inches in front of Brom's fucking face. What the fuck did I just hear? What do you mean banana shakes are the favorite hats of cats? Cats don't wear hats and banana shakes aren't hats. Or hats.
Did I say that?
No, the Loxodon did. He said it.
Oh, he said that. Oh.
Yeah.
I remember. He just gave us a very good blessing on the rest of our journey. And I returned the blessing.
With banana hats on cats.
It's a haiku.
You have a cat?
You wouldn't understand.
No, I don't have a cat. I have a fucking...
Well, then why do you want a banana sandwich?
Now standing on the ground with his head in his hand, just rubbing his temples and the bridge of his nose.
It matters not. Blessings are simply those constructs that are for those who are too weak to take their own destiny into their own hands.
You sound like you need a drink. Anyway. Fucking...
Peanut whiskey sounds good.
All right.
Are we going to a bar?
No, Nutmeg, let's, I start floating upward. Nutmeg, can you please just talk to this motherfucker? And no, I'm not talking about Braum, the fairy, for fuck's sake.
I was gonna say, Braum's easy to talk to. I don't know why you can't just do it yourself.
Well, fairy.
Sounds pretty chill.
They're a fairy, you're a fairy.
Well, it's not like it's a different language. They
Well,
still
one, it might be.
speak common.
Well, common
Are
is...
you assuming that just because I'm a fairy, I'm supposed to speak something else?
That's kind of racist, bro.
No.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Right. What I'm
I
saying...
know you're an alcoholic, but that's a bit far.
You're the
fuck's
one
sake.
who fits inside door best. Go in.
Ay, ay, ay. Common is not the normal language around here, and you're both fairies, so you both must have some fucking language in
If he doesn't
fucking
want to
common.
do it, I'll do it.
I'll talk to
Do
him. I'm
not
just saying.
let the fucking clown talk to the important person. Not a good idea.
I can do it.
Hey, let's go have a fairy conversation.
You do see the house is quite big enough and has appears to be big enough and to actually fit the common person, including you size. Braun might be a little tight squeeze, might be a very tight squeeze actually. But you do notice one room off to the side, almost like a jutting from the turret. It appears to be the one room that's fairy sized.
I'll just put my ear to the house and listen.
I'll go up and knock on the door under where Braum is listening.
Relix face palms.
As you guys wait, which by the way, who goes up the steps? You do see an area where you can store your horse, have your horse chill. Even.
I am currently on the horse.
Okay.
I will get off the horse. I will not tie. I never tie my horse. So if I get off the horse, I will just leave him out in the street to go in. But I am currently on the horse, as I am not sure if I'm going in or not.
Okay. So, as you open the door, as you knock on the door, it takes some time, and you see a figure. You see the door open a little bit, and you see a rather old fairy. She opens the door and she goes, "Hello, you all I don't know about, but well, who are you?
We are at.
You are ass?
Correct.
I have a headache.
Hmm.
Hello, I have a headache.
I'm grandma.
You're who? She looks at you, Mr. Mime Man.
Yeah, with mine. Yeah, let's go with that.
Uh,
Eh.
Brom, she doesn't know your name. She goes, you are a big elephant man.
Yes. Hello. Hi. I'm listening because I don't think I'll fit, so I'm listening through the door here. And sniffing. He sniffs too.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. The rest of you all come in. Take a seat.
Brom, do you want to come inside?
Oh, do I?
Can I fit inside her tiny, lovely house?
With a good enough dexterity check, yes.
I was gonna say I'll just reduce him.
That too.
Okay.
So I'll cast because I get a free use of enlarge reduce.
Oh yeah,
I'll
that's
just
right. You do.
reduce-
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ritual
I'll just
cast,
reduce you. And now instead of large, you are small. And you're
Yay.
medium.
All right, Brom, you shorten up. You're able to fit through the doorway. Now,
Ooh, so much room in here.
she goes, come in, come in. I have a tray of cookies right over there. Now, in order for me to get the hang of things, I would kind of like to speak to one caster to another. He points to you, Nutmeg. She looks at you and she looks at the rest of you all and goes, enjoy the treats. We'll be back. And she starts to fly away.
Cookies.
Floats out the window and attempts to get out of earshot of all of the fucking chaos that is
Are they
happening.
butter cookies?
Do I just general? I guess can I try to do like a general vibe check of this person?
Insight?
Inside?
Yeah.
I guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you want, yeah. I don't roll very well in insight, but ooh, that is a 19.
Ooh.
It's off.
Something seems off.
You're having a weird vibe.
Okay. I'd like to get off my horse and step inside and kind of just be ready. I'll take the tower shield off of my back and kind of have it ready at my side. But other than that, I don't do much.
Okay. The players, the rest of you guys, you see that as you're enjoying cookies, the area is lit. You hear the distant sound of a record player actually playing. It's playing classical music, just going to the tune of da 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 dun da 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 dun da 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 dun da 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 dun. And
So
you see Nutmeg. What's up?
I have a bad feeling about this, so I'm just gonna restate this because I feel like it's gonna be important later. Relix is now is floating outside, laying on the mountain as if he's laying on the ground, and just listening to the music in case something goes down.
You got it.
The music reminds me of something my people used to say about fairies. That they play hide and seek with fireflies in the labyrinth of forgotten lullabies.
I gotta write this shit down, bro.
Yes, and when my mother was small, she used to say, when I was small, my mother used to tell me, don't stay outside late. The wolves will come and eat your toes. Then they will eat your leg while you're still screaming.
In that order?
And then they eat your arms. Finally, they bite your face off. And they leave you there to die in snow. So do not be late for dinner.
Wise mother she was.
Indeed.
So, at this point, Nutmeg, you go to another room and you see at the end of the room a little doorway in the wall. Clearly, this leads to her room. She flies over and enters, and in the room you can see within this room a large. What takes up a lot of it is the large record player. You see you take a seat over by where her bedside is, over at a little table by the window. She gestures you to take a seat. Do you take a seat?
I haven't rolled insight, so as far as I know, she's still trusting. So yeah.
Okay. She goes, so, tell me about yourself. I am Granny Moontoes, as I'm known.
It sounds really familiar.
Well,
That's because it's the name of the person we're looking for.
wait, it's Granny Moontoes? I thought it was,
Is it Nutty Faye Moontoes? Shed.
Not
I
a
think it
famous-
was, yeah, Nutty Faye Moontoes.
Okay.
Well, Granny's just a surname. I mean, not surname.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be. That could be like your actual name.
Yeah.
Nutty Faye.
She goes, well, how can you tell to Granny Nutty Faye Moontoes?
Exactly.
Well, oh shit, what's her name? Who's the hag I had sex with?
Gertrude.
Gertrude. Well, Nutty. I can call you Nutty, right?
Sure.
Well, Gertrude sent us your way.
Gertrude. That's a name I haven't heard of.
Yes. She said that you could really help us out.
Well, determines what you're looking for.
Do you know anything about acid hands?
She stares into your eyes, and it seems off. This is where even your original vibe is starting to say something. She goes, I may know a thing or two about acid hands, but it requires a few components to get that answer. She takes a sip of
When you say the vibe feels off, how off do you mean? Like, do I feel threatened by this?
You ever look at something and you're like, is this real?
By the way, how did the cookies taste?
Well,
Cookies surprisingly taste a little stale. And in fact, they're quite stale.
Yeah.
That's
well, I
weird.
know she's not a fairy, correct?
She by what you look like, she's a fairy.
She looks like a fairy, but knowing that she's Nutty Moontoes, we already know she's a hag.
As far as you know, yes. But there's she does.
I mean, we can interrogate her on that. It's like it's kind of sus.
Well, tell you what, it'll make a little bit of sense with a few more things. This is a continuation where she goes, well, I do know a thing or two about acid hands. I know a thing or two about Gertrude. But if you're gonna need to find out more, you're gonna need a magical item that will be able to do that.
What item would that be?
Talk to Dead.
Say that again?
Talk
Fuck to dead.
Really, any item that can let you talk to the dead will be needed because you're going to need that to find out what you're looking for. And she places her hand on your knee, and it's really cold.
Hold on one second. I want to check something.
Okay.
Okay. Before I continued, because as a cleric, I would know what spells I know, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
and what spells I could swap out throughout the day. I wanted to see if I had Speak with Dead.
Okay.
So I wanted to check that before I continued the conversation.
Okay, did you have it prepared?
I don't have it prepared, and I don't even have it, so
Gotcha.
we can continue with her caressing my thigh, touching me, whatever it was.
Yep, she's pressing her thigh.
I mean, hey, the last hag that we had this long of a conversation with, Nutmeg had a extensive relationship with. So
Maybe you can have take one for the team.
Hey,
yeah,
If I have sex with another hag, can I just take a level of bard then?
well, well, there is.
I mean, that's a fair. I would say.
Well, at this point, she keeps caressing your thighs, and when that happens, you hear the record player going dun 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 dun, and then it goes to a violin part going dun dun dun, and then starts skipping dun 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 dun, and that's when the really weird factor starts to set in. And she smiles and goes, "You're gonna need to talk to the dead." And then you hear a familiar voice go, "If you have permission, they might very well confiscate the body after they accuse you of doing this." And then you hear a familiar hand rest on your shoulder. A familiar hand rest on your shoulder, Nutmeg, with black gloves. And to your ear whispers a very familiar name and goes, "Chop, you might have arrived a little too late." And you see Nutty Faye Moontoes in front of you. Her eyes roll back, and aging like several days, she turns into.
I want to drop concentration like as she starts doing this.
Yeah, as you're drawing concentration, she turns into a straight up corpse. Everything turns different. Everything that looks like it wasn't, looks like that was like well placed and everything was ransacked. The bed has been slashed. The record player is still skipping. It starts to reach out into the living room. The cookies that are on the table have been there for weeks. Clearly, that's why they're so stale.
Oh god.
I kind of assume like as soon as it starts and I drop concentration, that's when everyone else will realize something's going on too.
Yeah.
Oh, on enlarge reduce.
Yeah, Brahm just gets bigger.
Breaks the house.
Yeah. Brahm, you get high enough. You almost hit the top of the ceiling.
I probably do.
Yeah, you do. You hit the top of the ceiling, and she. Oh, yeah, just for sakes of the map, we'll say you guys are upstairs. We'll say Nutmeg's upstairs.
Question.
Yes.
Is the ceiling of the room where Brahm is in the connecting to the floor where Nutmeg currently is?
Let me look at the map.
The only reason I ask is that if Brahm is tall enough, he might poke a hole in the ceiling and therefore enter the floor of the room Nutmeg's currently in.
I would absolutely love to see Brahm's head pop up through the floor.
You know what?
That's
do.
true.
You do. Carl, by the way, I need your token again. I don't have access to all my stuff anymore.
Do I have time to put on my armor?
Oh, you didn't have your armor on?
I don't have my armor on.
You're an artificer.
And that doesn't mean shit.
Oh, right, you're not an armorer. Sorry.
Alright, so we'll say this. Nutmeg, you guys are over here. I don't know where Relix is.
Are the blue things windows?
Yes.
Then I am. There's a window north of the dining table. Yes, that one. That's the window I flew out of, so I'm roughly above that window along the outside of the wall. I don't need to be able to see anything, just for context, that's where I'll enter from. Unless there's a... Right, I can't see it. Unless there's a window farther up along that wall that goes into the second floor.
There is. There's not a window where the room where you guys are at. Nutmeg will say for you sakes, you're in this room, and Brahm, yes, your head does grow through the ceiling. So yeah, Relix, you're able to get to the other room on the second floor, correct?
Sorry, I couldn't see at the time. Which room are they in?
They're right
That would
here.
be this window, right?
Whose color is whose color?
So, if I'm right, Relix would be right outside of this window, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you're outside of this one? Okay. And I'm in this room?
Yep.
Oh, hey.
So Rilix, I would say Rilix seeing the house warp, which you can see almost like you're hearing this. I'm assuming you're going down there now from the screeching of the record, correct?
Well, that, and at the same time, the entire house changes all appearances, and I can probably hear, as well as just tell, that the entire house is crumbling because of Brahm. So, yeah, I'm going in the house.
All right.
I'm gonna go in the lower window because that's where most of the commotion is coming from.
Question to the DM.
Yes.
Would my longsword of warning alert me of the danger?
What does it do?
It says this magic weapon warns you of danger. While the weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet can't be surprised except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. So basically, I'm incapacitated, but I am not sleeping.
Okay.
And then it magically awakens us, and me and companions in range if we're sleeping naturally when combat begins.
Okay. With reality changing, it's now going haywire.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. I'm drawing the sword and charging up the stairs.
Okay. As Brahm, as your head busts through the hole, you see Nutmeg with a corpse on his thigh, and William, shortened version, next to him, and he looks down and goes, "Brahm, good to see you heading yourself in here."
That was unexpected. Ouch.
He goes, "Yeah." He looks at Nutmeg and he looks at you, Nutmeg, and goes, "Chap, you're not just gonna walk in here and get your answer. It's gotta be more complicated than that." Fairly well, and you see him pull out what looks to be like an orb, and he twists it and drops it, and Brahm, it drops it just barely goes to the floorboards that had been busted next to you and lands next to you guys who are currently eating your stale food. You see this orb start making a noise, and you hear it click, click.
Rilix, who just rushed in the room and sees that drop to the floor, would instantly like to throw it out the fucking window.
Alright. As you try and do it and pick it up, which, yeah, I was gonna say, it's gonna happen. As you pick it up, you see it open, and much like the Ark of the Covenant, you see these faces of horror erupt from the orb. And you see in front of you, not an elementals, but 4 ghosts. One right here. You see 2 ghosts. They one appears next to the body next to Nutmeg. Another one appears over here. Oh, that's the wrong one. Paste. One appears in this room, and another one appears over here. 2 of them look like. Let me go ahead and pull them up now. 2 of them look like typical classic ghosts. Older men appear to be from an older era. Their eyes are glowing red, and they look, and you see red electricity emanating from their body here and there. They clearly be under some influence. So we're gonna do it. This one, those who are red, are regular ghosts. The other 2, you see something that is from your lore from the Masonica Isles. This ghost appears to be much more defined and women-like. They have long, silvery hair and attire that appear to be from the Isles long ago. And you see them, they're not making noises at you, but they're staring. The ones in the corner you can barely make out of it, but the one at you, Nutmeg, is staring at you and begins to shriek. For she is not a ghost. These are not all ghosts. They are ghosts in banshees.
Oh no.
Do I have time to touch Braum? Because he's coming up through the floor.
Yes.
Okay.
So, with that shriek screamed out, this whorehouse is in full motion. So, hope you like your ghosties and immune to shit. Roll your initiative.
Oh no.
Can I get a token?
Can I get a token?
You guys are.
And then Braum, you have advantage on initiative because you are the closest to me.
Okay.
Do you guys not see your tokens?
Nope.
I can see it.
You need to make sure they're on the right layers.
I can see mine. I can see Brahms and Clown that I can't remember the name of, unfortunately.
Trickster.
Trickster? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're missing Carl, we're missing Relix, we're missing Nutmeg.
All right, Nutmeg's in the
Yeah, I
other
can't see them either.
room. Do you see Nutmeg on the right side?
No.
Nope.
Even where I'm pinging at?
Well,
Nope. Yep.
I can see where you're pinging, but I don't see it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It might be in the settings. You might have it as a GM only token or something like that.
Layers.
Yeah, that might
Yeah,
be it.
or it could be in the GM layer.
Okay, I just did that. Token. Do you not see Nutmeg right here?
Nope.
All right, now I'm gonna show my screen, and I'll show you guys what I mean. All right. Sorry for the interruption. So you guys see my? Go ahead and click on my thing. You'll see what I mean.
This is nice. Here, go. Click. Yeah, that one.
Go to. I don't know.
Show.
Oh, this is so different.
Yeah, I have no idea why it's like this.
Can you scroll a little bit farther down?
Because it doesn't seem like it has a spot to give permissions.
Huh.
Fudge.
That's
Nameplate
weird.
controlled by me. Try update.
What update? Where at?
It says update default token. No.
It's weird.
Worst case scenario, you could always delete the token and then put it back.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
don't have the picture. I need the pictures again because I had to clear out my files.
For a moment.
Then copy it before you delete it. Copy a token.
Copy paste.
All right, do you see this one?
Negatory.
Fuck.
Fuck. Which layer are you on right now,
I'm on
Kyle?
Token layer. I'm on token layer.
Are we allowed to see token layer? Do we have permission to see token layer?
You are on. I think you're on token.
I don't think you can turn that off.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't use the Roll20 app. I use the browser, so I'm kind of out of my element.
Yeah, no, I this happened last week, so I'm gonna have to like try again.
Oh, okay. Right click on Relix,
Okay.
layer at the bottom. Just move it to any other layer and see if something changes.
Well, map layer, it kind of just gets stuck on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Try GM layer.
No. Okay.
I'm going to try refreshing roll 20 and see if that's a problem.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do the same thing too.
Yeah, I think everyone should refresh.
I haven't had these issues ever since I stopped paying the subscription, so maybe I don't know. Maybe
Well, they want you to pay money.
It probably has something to do with that. Maybe some feature that lets you do that, you know.
All right, so no one sees relics.
Well, I'm refreshing. It's loading. It's doing the ad thing.
Gotcha.
Okay. No. I see I just see the trickster, myself, and
The Dragonborn
Frosty.
that we go. Yeah, Frosty.
Dragonborn.
That's really weird. All right.
I'm saying owlberry butter.
Yeah, I might
Cause
have
yeah,
to do
cause,
that.
'cause that's what it was doing. Because on the last time I couldn't see. Oh, Teddy, what's your Road to Tears guy? Mikey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't see Mikey's character on Road to Tears that day.
No, I might have to. I guess maybe I can always get more customer support.
The strange part is like we can see the ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can Easy? I don't know. Can anyone see the pieces that Kyle's currently putting on the board?
No.
Yes, I see the swords.
Yeah, I can see those.
Oh, that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
All
I can see that.
Relix, you have control of the red guy, and Nutmeg, you have control of the shield guy.
I don't have control of anyone. Can you give Teddy or Nutmeg control of mine as well?
Give Nutmeg control of
'Cause-
yours. Okay.
Yes, since I'm, having technical difficulties. Thank you.
You're right. All right. Cool. So I hope I was a good transition and I got you guys.
Wait, where is Carl?
Carl is another one. Okay. Carl is gonna be this wizard guy.
This would not this really would not have been good. We were missing half of our fucking party. That could have gone downhill fucking fast.
Yeah.
Facts.
All right. So after being tricked into a reality-bending situation of talking to a corpse and knowing a few more steps have to go to play along with William's game. By the way, sorry, I'll tell you guys later. It is now time for initiative rolls. So roll initiative.
8.
And Teddy, you said I have an advantage.
You have advantage because I touched you
Okay.
and you enjoyed it.
All right, I rolled an actual 20.
Dun, 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 dun.
Roll 20 to 25. 15 to 20.
18.
15.
16.
Ethan, what's yours? 18?
18. 1-8. Yep.
Brom?
1-5. 15.
10 to 15.
14.
Relix has 16.
Okay. Teddy
14.
and Black Death.
16.
Okay. Okay, so Black Death and Relix have 16. Roll off. Whoever has a high roll.
I got a 15.
Alright. Black Death.
My computer is like, do I have to roll?
We don't have a computer.
I'm using one. Oh, let me just use that. I swear, let me do it this way.
Okay.
I think. Let's do this.
I added an aura onto my token, so if you're inside that aura, you get +2 on all your saves.
Oh, nice.
How far is that aura?
10 feet.
Okay.
15.
But it's no, I believe it's 10.
Yeah, if the thing you're saying is the thing you're saying, I'm pretty sure it's 10.
Yeah, it's 10.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that being said, Black Death, what'd you roll?
15.
Oh, 15. Okay, so Ridlix will go first. Then. No, Ridlix will go 14 or 15.
I rolled a 15.
Okay, so roll again.
Oh boy. Okay. You're trying to fight me. I refuse to lose. 17.
You're kidding. You're kidding. We both rolled 17 again.
I refuse to lose.
Wow.
Okay. This time you probably won. I got a 2.
Guess he gets a natural 1.
I got 12. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Jesus.
Who rolled what now?
Really
So
fun.
first we both rolled a 16, then we both rolled a 15, then we both rolled a 17, and then Black Death rolled a 2, and I have a 12.
Okay.
He got me. He got me.
Anywho, well, first things first is the ghost's turn. So, this ghost is going
So
to...
I'm the wizard, right?
Yeah, you're the wizard.
That's me. Looks just like me.
This ghost is gonna actually move down to the first floor, right over here in the study. And he's gonna phase into the wall over here. This one is gonna go right for our man, Ethan. And as this ghost is preparing to go towards you, Ethan, you see a man dressed in formal attire, all black, with a top hat and a glowing weird black eye that seems mechanical, going through a lens. And he goes, "Yeah, man, this was kind of a spicy take, wasn't it?" He looks at you. Yeah, he looks at you and goes, "Ghosts, but like 4 of them? What are you gonna do? You know?" He goes, "Up my formalities. Hi, I'm William." And he goes ahead and gives
Oh
you a
god, he's
handshake.
back.
He goes for a handshake, and he's asking a handshake as a ghost is going right towards you, Ethan. He goes,
Is that one a ghost or a banshee?
that is a banshee.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah. Terrifying circumstances to make new friends.
He goes, "Hey man, I'm just happy to have you part of the game, Ivan." He goes for he shakes your hand and goes, "Welcome aboard. Hope you have fun with ass." Gotta admit, they've been very lovely. And you see William appear right in this corner over here, and he pulls out a bag of popcorn. Now he actually
Yeah, fuck this guy.
he disappears. Actually, before he disappears, he throws one little piece of kernel popcorn at you, trickster, and he disappears.
I ate it.
Yeah, you eat it.
With extra butter.
Yeah, that's if it had butter.
Actually, this is borderline sin. This kernel was dry. There's even an ounce
Oh,
of butter.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
evil.
too. I was thinking that too, man. I was like, man, there should be no butter on that piece.
That is
Yeah.
absolutely evil.
Does it even have salt on it?
It's been aired pop dry.
Ugh.
Oh,
It's
that is
revolting.
No class. No class.
Alright.
It's a little bit burnt.
Yeah. Oh man. So now that you've been introduced to William, Ivan, now is the ghost's turns. The blue are the banshees and the red are the regular ghosts. So we'll go ahead and go over to them. So the first thing first is going to be the ghosts. So this ghost is gonna go towards you, Brom.
Ah!
And let's see here. It's gonna go ahead and try and do possession. So make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma?
Yeah.
Alright. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Would this be, is this considered a charmed or frightened effect?
Let me see here. I would say charmed, if anything.
Okay, I have advantage on those.
Okay.
Okay, the first one is a 18. And yeah, we're gonna stick with that 18.
All right. So the ghost tries to possess you, but your willpower pushes it away.
My fractured brain, it doesn't know what to do.
It doesn't want to get dementia too.
It forgets to possess you after trying to possess you.
Yes, there you go. I forgot. What am I doing in here? Oh my god.
In that case, this ghost in your hand is going to it's gonna do what's called horrifying visage. Let's see here. It's gonna do it to you, Relix. So Relix, make a DC Wisdom saving throw.
I'm sorry, a DC saving throw?
Sorry, succeed on a DC. Sorry, I'm reading it loud. Must succeed on a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw. So okay, and it's everyone within 60 feet. Okay.
So that's everyone.
Do we have? Do we have to see it?
You have to see it? Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm safe since my head's in the second story.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Well,
Brom,
look at 13, please.
Okay, Brom, but you're very fair. Very fair. Your head is in the ceiling. You don't have to deal with it. Dejixta, you see it, and then you realize that this is nothing ghost. You've seen worse. You've had butter. You've had popcorn without butter.
Yeah, that's the worst thing I've experienced. Nothing worse than that.
Ivan.
I rolled a 14.
All right, Ivan, you are just barely. You barely fail. You're the only one. So you are frightened for 1 minute, and so at the ending, you can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn. Yeah. Currently, you are frightened by it.
Okay.
As now it's time for the Banshee's turn. The Banshees.
Can't wait to have 0 hit points.
Yeah.
All my hit points are gone.
The whale. Okay. This is going to go. She is going to go for a corrupting touch. That's a 19.
Miss.
Okay.
Oh,
She goes for a touch, but it's kind of like one of those slow ghost touch. So you hear like the epic nicks and everything, and the zoom in the camera at the finger, and it looks like it's like about to change reality by touching you, but it's going so slow. It's almost like she thinks she's going faster than she thinks she is. You can kind of just move out of the way. The other one is gonna look at you, Mikey, and scream. And you hear this too, bro.
That's nutmeg.
Sorry, nutmeg. You scream. Let's see here. There's a whale. So the Banshee is a mournful whale, providing that she's in sunlight. All other creatures within 30 feet of her who can hear must make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. Okay, so That's pretty much everyone but Relix. Because I'm assuming you'd be close enough to hear it, Ethan.
What kind of saving throw?
Constitution. So everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Got a 13.
20.
8.
Who rolled below 13?
Me.
So let's see. I'm a failure. All right. So on a failure, a creature drops to 0 hit point.
What?
What?
Yep.
Banshees, bitches.
It's
Okay.
the whale
That
is
popcorn really did him.
This whale is so terrifying. The last remnants of the popcorn is lodged into your throat into Trickster. You are brought down to 0 hit points.
Popcorn gets stuck in my throat and I keel over and die. I hate when that happens.
Death of no butter.
Butter. This is what no butter does to a man.
Those who succeed take 3d6 psychic damage, and I rolled 2 6s and a 3. So
15.
Yep, that's what my head math came to.
Yep, 15. So you all take 15 psychic. Those who succeeded take 15 psychic damage.
Jesus.
And that's their turns. Up next is Ethan.
Okay. Well, I don't appreciate this banshee in front of me, so it's gonna get long sworded twice.
And another one.
All right. So the first attack is a 22 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Second is an 18.
Okay, that also hits.
Okay. All right. So I didn't get a chance to ask you about this. Since the gunblade is basically a reskinned smite, do you want to change the damage type of it, or do you want to keep it radiant?
We can change the damage type of it.
Okay. What do you want me to change it to?
What would make sense? What do you think?
I'm gonna say, based upon kind of the general vibe, we can go with fire or lightning or piercing if you want to.
Those are very different.
Yeah.
Well, you can say either fires a projectile or it fires out energy. Right?
I would say energy.
Or it,
Okay, so should it do... I kind of think like a more like lightning vibe would go
Yeah.
best with all this.
Yeah, we can
Hey.
do lightning.
you'll see.
Yeah, I can do lightning. Okay.
Yeah. The reason why I say lightning is like radiant, like because if we do fire, it's like in bludgeoning, it's like a lot more things are like resistant to that. But like lightning
Yeah.
is up there with radiant, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So I will pop. I'll pop one smite with one of these hits. So the sword itself does 12 slashing damage,
Okay.
and then ten lightning damage on the smite.
Okay.
And the second attack is just 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
So the first attack, I go to kind of swing my sword, and as I'm swinging it, you see like kind of arcs of electricity swirling around this barrel, and as I slash through it, it kind of like releases this blast of energy up through the sword before coming down for a second slash. Standing back, I kind of raise up my shield, and I'm going to use my bonus action to activate Shield of Faith.
Okay.
So I am currently concentrating.
The slashes don't do as much as you think, but it's the lightning residue that really shocks them up. The Banshee screams, but not in the screaming way it brought down the Trickster.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Screaming agony. Right. After Ethan's turn, it is Relix's turn. Relix.
Hi. So since I can't interact with things, can someone draw a straight line from Relix to the corner of the room by the stairs?
Like this?
A little bit more towards the stairs, towards the center of the red carpet. Yeah, sure, that works. Point being is I'm casting Lightning Bolt, and I want to hit the Ghost and the Banshee.
Okay. Just move over. You move over.
If you do that, you might want to just move over a hair and go like that.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
They have to be within 5 feet of the line. They don't have to be right on the line. So I'm just making sure that I hit both of them and not hitting the Frosty.
Frosty the Dragonborn.
Oh man. Okay. Anyway, so then I need, and just to be safe, seeing how much of a danger these banshees are. So, long story short, I need a dex save from the both of them, and I'm giving the banshee disadvantage on the dex save.
Okay. Banshee goes first. Oof. And the ghost goes. Ghost does. Okay. The ghost rolls a 12, and the banshee rolls a 9.
Okay, hold on. I'm double checking how many sorcery points I need to spend. Fly. La-di-da-di-da. Go back to spells. This is not fun on my phone. Okay, so, Lightning Bolt. The DC is 16, so they both fail. So they both take 8d6 lightning damage.
Hot damn.
So they both take. That's. How is this broken up? Large check. Nice. Is it gonna let me? I don't think it is. Oh well. 33 lightning damage for them both.
Holy shit.
That's some good damage.
That is a lot of damage.
And for my bonus action, I will then be damn it, I gotta go back to spells. For my bonus action, I will be casting True Strike and spending sorcery points to make it a bonus action instead of an action.
Okay. Just wondering, what happened? Carl, did I give you a token?
You did, I think, and then I think it's just vanished.
Yeah, you had him right here.
I can
was-
still.
I was the wizard,
Yeah.
and then
Oh.
I just. Oh, I am big.
Big
no,
Carl.
again.
Yeah, he was gone on my screen too.
There you go.
If I make Brahm even bigger with enlarge, will he just like rip apart the house?
Maybe.
Oh, we can make Mega Brahm and just level the fucker.
Mega.
You are on the side of a cliff, so.
Huge problem. And
We're
it's-
also
who has
fighting
Thunderbolt?
incorporeal creatures.
Yeah, I mean, like.
It really is
Sorry, sir,
difficult.
but that is
It's,
a big word for this group of people.
it is difficult
We
to
don't
kill a.
understand it, and we take that as disrespect.
I apologize. Let me rephrase. If you drop the ceiling on the ghost is going to go through the ceiling.
Oh my god. Okay. So, shit. Relix, that was your turn then, correct?
Yes, and to be clear, I'm casting True Strike on the bitch that's right next to the ice dragon, so that I get advantage next turn. I can't fucking speak English. I'm done.
Okay.
Did you quicken Lightning Bolt?
No, I didn't quicken Lightning Bolt. I quickened the other spell I used. So either way, one uses my action, one uses my bonus action.
Alright, well, after that turn then, it is Black Death. Carl! Carl!
All right, so I passed the death save, but I didn't pass the frightened face save.
Wait, what about death save?
Wasn't there like a save that everyone has to make or else they die?
Yeah, the
Yes.
Banshee Scream.
Oh wait, did
Yeah,
you
so
not
that
do-
one I passed.
Oh, you didn't pass?
No, he
No,
did.
that one I did pass.
Okay.
But then there was another one where I got frightened, right?
The
Yeah,
ghost one.
Okay, so yeah, you
Yeah, that one I failed. I'm afraid, but I shall still fight. And I'm gonna like Hulk out and turn Big Carl. I was really upset about the cookies being stale, and I need to get my anger off of someone. And I attack the first thing I see, which is the ghost in front of me, and I'm attacking it recklessly, so it cancels out the disadvantage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go for my fists. I'm gonna do the bludgeoning fist, but they count as magical for non-magical attacks, I think. So for the purpose of getting over like if they're resistant to it, I can finally use these items. Finally. So if they're resistant, if they're immune, then whatever.
Resistant
My
to
punches
what?
are just gonna hit whatever's.
I'm sorry, what are they resistant to and stuff?
No, like, my punches go through anything that's resistant to bludgeoning, non-magical bludgeoning, so I can still do damage regularly.
Oh, so you're magical? So they're
They
magical.
count as magical, yeah.
Okay, they're
Yeah.
magical. Okay, so in that case, go ahead.
Magical punches.
Alright, you have magical punches then. Is this from the tattoo?
Yes. This is from actually. I looked at. I have 2 items that give it to me. I never realized.
Oh.
But yeah, it's the tattoo and I think the insignia of claws, which is something else. Anyway, I am going to punch.
Alright,
And I'm gonna do it all in one shot.
as you're
Oh, yeah.
punching, how much damage do you what's your hit to hit?
I'm going to roll all the times. Give me a sec. I have to roll a few times.
You're good.
Where is it? Okay, so that's a 21. That's a 14. It's a 17. It's a 14. That's yeah, okay. So does a 14 hit?
They all hit.
Okay, awesome. That's gonna be 4, so let me just do the damage. I'm gonna do like Oda Oda Oda, like from JoJo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start punching just rapidly. Come on, calculator. Oda 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 Oda. That's gonna be 14 plus Oda 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 Oda. Plus 9. Plus Oda 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 Oda. Plus another 14. Plus Oda 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 Oda.
That's doing a lot
Plus
of damage.
13. Plus, oh yeah, I forgot next year. 2, 4, 6, 8 plus 8. Oh, my fury of blows! I'm just so upset about this stale thing, this stale cookie, and I deal 58 points of bludgeoning damage to his face.
50?
58.
58?
Yeah.
It's
Jesus
magical?
Christ.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. As you see the ghost, taking it like DW when she takes Arthur's punches in the animation of I warned you not to touch it on YouTube. After so many punches, he starts to dissipate, and dissipates so much so that you keep punching every little thing until he dissipates completely.
Hoorah. Am I still afraid of him?
You're afraid of the dead body.
Yeah.
I want to keep punching.
Technically, you're say, no, you're fine now.
Jesus, primitive praise that I just rolled purely high rolls. I got like max damage, and then like almost max damage on all of them. That was amazing.
I'm glad you liked it.
Let's go! Alright, that was my day.
Alright, after that, it is Brom's turn. Brom, your head's in the ceiling.
Okay. I see Teddy, and He's got his hands kind of full. There's not much I can do. I'm gonna put my head back down. I'm gonna survey the area down here. Okay. And then my bonus action, I'll go ahead and do my Giant's Might, but since I don't have room to get bigger, I don't get bigger. Then, let's see, how far is he? He's over there. That's the other ghost, okay. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. I'll go this way, and I'll move up. And I'll take a swipe at this ghost over here.
Okay.
With my magical sword of Giant Slayer. Too bad it's not a giant. Wait, does that say giant or does that say Ghost Slayer? No, I'm kidding.
Close enough.
Alright, the first one is a 16 to hit.
Alright, that hits.
Alright. And it does... Let's see, that is 5 plus 8, 13. And then my... extra Giant Smite is a 1. Ooh, that's Dookie. That's 14. And then a Mobile Flourish is 5. So that's 19. And I think that's all I can do. Alright, so that's 19 slashing damage.
Okay. She takes half of it.
It was magical.
Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay. Man, I might have
And then I also have plus 5 to my AC until the end of my next turn.
Jesus, I might have to reconfigure how you talk to Moon Toes in the afterlife, considering how I forgot to give you. I gave you all of this shit. We'll see. We'll see. I'll make adjustments next sessions. We'll see. So Rom, is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, Teddy, it is now your turn. You have a banshee right in front of your face.
I can tell. So first, oh shit. Wait, do I have? I just realized I had a plan in my head, and then I realized I might not have the feat for it. I don't have the feat for it. So that sucks.
MB.
I thought I had Warcaster, and I was gonna do Guiding Bolt,
Excuse me.
but it's a ranged attack. So I mean, it's just a disadvantage at that range, correct?
Disadvantage?
Yeah, if it's right in front of me, a ranged spell attack, it's just a disadvantage, correct?
Yeah, it is.
I'll still do that. Second level Guiding Bolt. 10 to hit.
Barely misses.
Okay. So bonus action, I will. Is Braum still on the ceiling?
No.
Nope.
No. Is he like? Oh, you're over there. So. Well, all of you except for maybe Ivan. With anyone within 10 foot of me gets temp HP. I don't know if that goes through floors or not.
It depends on what the ability says.
It says anyone within 10 foot of me.
It doesn't say like C. As long as it doesn't say C, then I'd say yeah, it works.
So I will read it.
Personally.
Scroll down where it is. Can it emerge a burst of positive energy that grants itself and each creature of your choice within 10 feet of it.
Doesn't say anything about total cover.
No. I mean,
Yeah.
it just says 10 feet of it, number of temporary hit points equal to 1d8 plus your intelligence modifier.
And then, and that includes like people who are 10 feet below you. I'm assuming. Is that what you're asking?
As
Yeah.
long as they're within 10 feet of me.
Yeah, that's what he was determining. And it didn't say anything about you have to see them or if they're behind total cover.
I'll say
Yeah.
the trickster. You're above the trickster, so I think 10 feet will barely get him.
What, Trickster?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, Trickster's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
dead.
yeah. So yeah, no, he's down anyway. So.
Okay, so no one gets 10 HP.
Okay.
So that's my turn as I miss my attack and this dude's coming towards me.
Alright. Trickster, what did you roll?
Oh, an 8.
Okay. Alright, in that case.
Remember below 13 dies.
Gotcha. Okay, well now, Trickster, it's your turn to roll your save.
Oh, how do I do that?
You-
Just roll
Yeah.
flat d20.
Ooh, 5.
That's a fail.
Not looking good.
That is a fail.
I am my turn.
Alright, after his
I
turn.
choke on. I take another choke on the popcorn.
Alright.
No, that's you gasping for air, and
Yeah,
it's
well,
just getting worse.
While I'm gasping, yes.
Yeah, you're gasping for air and just getting further and further down your sarcophagus, your airways.
But-
So this Banshee, clearly messed up by so many players, sees one final opportunity and do one last thing that can turn the tide of this battle. She will do her wail. So, everyone,
Uh-oh.
make Constitution saving throws.
Oh god.
I would, but I can't.
You can do it in spirit.
Okay.
No, actually, you can't hear her if you're unconscious.
I roll in that 1.
Is there a radius, or is it just everyone?
I would
It's a
assume
60-foot
everyone,
radius.
including upstairs, including
Ah.
yeah.
What'd you say?
Oh,
I say I'm
Oh, that was
assuming
close.
yes. I'm assuming you can hear her by the hole. Mike. I almost said Mikey.
Nutmeg.
You called me Mikey so much in this campaign, I've just accepted it.
Nutmeg. You're by the hole, so you hear the wail too. So yeah. Who didn't make 13? Who failed? Who got 12 or under?
That 1.
You're already down, dude. You don't.
Yeah, but what would happen though? I'm really curious.
If you roll a natural 1 on your death saves, you fail 2 death saves.
Holy shit!
So hopefully that
Oh my.
you only rolled your nat 1. Okay.
Nick, hopefully, be thankful you rolled your nat 1 now.
So who got above 13 or more in their save? for
18.
Constitution?
Yeah.
15.
24.
Dirty 20.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
All right. I was hoping to bring down more people, but I guess I brought down no one.
Oh, you wrote down Nick in spirit.
Well, we all take a buttload of damage, so.
That's true. You guys do. Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot that the other Banshee was upstairs.
All right. You all get 12 psychic damage. Those who succeeded. So
Love
everyone,
that.
but the trickster since is down. Now.
How's everyone looking?
Good.
Well, besides you.
I got about half.
I got about half.
I am slightly above half.
Carl?
Sorry, I was muted. Half.
Channel Divinity time?
Channel Divinity!
All right. So this ghost is gonna try its possession now on. Let's see here. What's its possession? So this ghost is gonna try its possession now on Brahm. So Brahm, make another charisma saving throw.
Isn't it if a creature's already attempted to be possessed once during a day. It can't be possessed for another 24 hours.
You know what? You're right. I was thinking it was the same creature for a minute there. So, Bronze,
Well, I don't know if it counts for if there, does it count if there's still multiple ones?
let me see here. Okay, so 5 feet. The target is immune to this ghost possession for 24 hours after succeeding.
Yeah.
Oh, so it'd be this ghost. Yeah, so it's a different ghost. So you're good.
Yep.
Then.
Yeah. Well, I rolled anyway. I rolled a 17.
Damn.
13 plus 4.
All right. Damn. I wanted to get at least one possession.
That's lucky.
Yeah. So.
Well, I was hoping I could kill that one, and this way he wouldn't have taken anything out. But I forgot the action surge. That's
I'll
my
be
fault.
right back. Sorry.
Goodbye.
So yeah, it does. In that case, it.
I'm not scared of you.
So yeah, it tries to go invisible. It tries with dispossession and doesn't work out. Now up next is the Banshee over here to Teddy. Okay, let me see here. Okay. She is going to go ahead and do your corrupting touch. So, Teddy, that's a natural 20.
Can I choose for that not to hit me?
How do you do that again?
I can't with a natural 20.
You can?
I cannot. I can only hope.
Oh. Yeah. Well, it's gonna hit. Okay, so 11, 14, so 28. You take 28 necrotic damage.
Oh.
The ghost shoves its hand right in your mouth. You take it straight down the tongue.
You see as I pretty much damn near fall because you left me with 1 HP.
Oh, shit. Alright. Spicy. Alright. Well, after that turn, is the ending of their turns. So, Ethan, your turn.
Alrighty. If I move here, am I considered still within line of sight of this one?
Yeah.
Okay, now if I move here, am I considered still within line of sight of it?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Then I can't actually move there because I'm afraid of it, and that's technically towards it.
Are banshees considered undead?
Yes.
I believe yes.
Yeah, they
Oh
are.
god, I'm a dumbass.
Yep.
You just might be.
Channel divinity.
Oh, you know,
Yep.
technically speaking, I should be adding another D8 to my smites then.
Yeah.
I will remember that next.
True.
Yeah, I guess I will go ahead and attack this guy twice. So what do I roll here? Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna be popping a second light into this attack. So the slashing damage on this is a 9, so I assume a 4 for your damage.
Yep.
And then my smite is 17 lightning damage.
Alright. Now explain how this thing dies.
Oh, I'm just gonna like jam my sword into it, twist the mechanism, and then fire the lightning into its chest, and it just explodes out the back of it.
Yeah, entirely. It dissipates like a puffball, like kind of like that bird who got hit by a pitch all those years ago. And have you ever seen that? You just see the ball go forward and just pop, bunch of feathers, pretty much like that, but with this ghost.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I've moved 10 feet. Going to use the rest of my movement to go up the stairs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I might be up here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Now up next, it is Relix's turn.
Zap. I am casting Chromatic Orb at the 3rd level. Goodbye. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Fantastic. Oh, that's strange. I got a 17 to hit and then 17 lightning damage. So take 17 lightning damage.
Okay. This one right here? Yeah.
Yes, the only one I can see.
Yeah, it's fair. As you shoot out its lightning, it wraps around the ghost, and he screams and he dissipates. Has this one taken any damage?
Yeah. I think he hit it with a lightning bolt,
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
and then I hit it with 19 points of damage.
This one right here?
You didn't. Nothing happened on my screen.
Oh, you can't see it on the right side?
No,
Oh.
the one by Teddy. I don't think that one's taking any damage.
No,
The-
no.
Yeah.
That's not.
Okay, okay.
And then I am going to. Okay. Can I? Teddy or someone, can y'all measure the distance from Relix to the hole in the ceiling where Brahm was?
Yeah, about there. It's 38 feet.
Okay. I closed D&D Beyond. Fuck. I'm just gonna have to be done. So yeah, my turn's over.
Alright. In that case, after Relix, it is Black Death. Carl!
Okay. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if this is gonna work. Is it a bonus action to use a potion to give it to Nick? To the trickster?
I was gonna say, usually I do actions.
Alright, because this is what I want to do. I want to give him a potion and then throw him through the ceiling.
Wouldn't that do more damage to me? I'm just gonna get downed again.
He has to drink. He has to actively drink it, and I think that takes a few seconds.
Wasn't there a rule where,
Okay.
like, if we're not the ones like actively doing it, then it's like a different number, right? Where if it's done as like if someone's giving it to you, then it's calculated differently. I forget what the rule was.
Ethan, are you familiar with this? I forgot.
So what we've
I
done in
believe
the
that was
past,
a homebrew thing we were talking about but never implemented.
and there's another thing that we've done that you can use your or at least what we've done in the past is you can use your bonus action to give the health potion to someone else, but when you do so, you're doing it less effectively, so they get less hit points.
Okay, so I looked it up on.
That's what.
Yeah, there's no actual ruling on this.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
no actual ruling. It's just what we've done in the past. So DM's decision. Do whatever the fuck.
All right, it says.
I want to do it for fun. I want to throw him through the ceiling.
All right, we'll see what happens.
All right.
Well, then just don't give him the health potion and throw him through the ceiling.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna die.
True. It says as you can administer. So what I looked at is yes, you can administer the potion to someone else as an action. As with all things, it's perfectly allowable to house rule this, especially considering the real life concerns with dumping fluids down someone's throat. I don't like the idea of doing math.
I don't
Yeah, I
mind
was
just
gonna
taking
say
off,
the-
like, the proficiency, the bonus. Like,
Yeah,
instead
the-
of doing, where is it? It's supposed to be 8d4 plus 8, then I just take out the plus 8.
What were you gonna say, Ethan?
All I was saying is that the way I've always ruled it is drinking a potion yourself is a bonus action, and feeding someone else a potion is a full action, or not a full action. Other system, right? Standard action.
Standard action.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I mean.
because you actually have to, you have to actually like grab their head, pour the potion down them, make sure they drink it. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, bonus action for taking it yourself because you can just gulp his little. Trickster, you're trying to make sure he's not swallowing even more popcorn dust.
Popcorn dust.
Alright, so I'm gonna go next to the trickster. I'm gonna take my my potion of superior healing, and I'm just gonna dump it down his throat, bottle and all.
All right.
All right, how much do I heal? Or do I
8d4
destabilize?
plus. Hold up.
84.
No, I'm healing. Hold up. 8d4 plus 8. I'll roll it for you, so you. But it's 8d4. Oh, sorry, not 8d4. 88s. My bad. Oh wow, that sucks. Plus 8, so that's 37 hit points.
I don't know. Cool.
All right. All right. In that case, Nick, anything else to do in your turn?
I'm going to aesthetically, like, I'm shoving it down his throat, and I'm gonna be like, I'm getting ready to throw him the next turn.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
After Black Death's turn, it's Brom's turn. Brom.
All right. I'm guessing these are the stairs to get upstairs, right?
That's correct.
Okay. I'm gonna head that way. Yeah, I guess this goes on. Let's see. So I can get to there. And then, see, I would look around and see I don't see nobody, and so I'm looking for Teddy. So then I'll just go ahead and dash as my action. And I'll go down this way, because I don't know where Teddy is.
Okay.
Wouldn't you exclusively know where Teddy is? Because well, I guess that depends on your character.
Well, I just know he was above me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
Oh, there's doors there. I didn't see those doors. Alright, that's all I got.
All right. After Brom, it is Teddy.
So I would hear that, like, I would basically hear Brom trying to walk, but basically stomping through this upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay. So, first, I'm going to try my Channel Divinity.
Oh yeah, and I probably would have called out your name too. I've probably been like, Namek.
I don't know what you're supposed to roll. It just says you must make a Wisdom saving throw.
It's your spell save DC.
Oh, it is my spell save DC?
Your cleric one specifically, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do Turn Undead.
Okay.
So I need a Wisdom saving throw from you.
9.
You fail. So, let's roll back down here. Okay. A turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can. It cannot willingly move in a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it must only use the dash action or try to escape from the effect that prevents it from moving. There is nowhere to move. The creature cannot use. If there is nowhere to move, the creature can take the dodge action, and you are turned for 1 minute.
Okay. All right, you do so, and she screams in agony as your cleric powers are basically endgaming her.
And then I'm going to give myself, instead of temp HP, because I'm hurting a little bit, I'm going to 2nd level Cure Wounds myself. And somehow I have Cure Wounds through Cleric and Artificer. I just noticed that. Ooh, 11 HP.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right. After Ty's turn, it's the Trickster's turn.
I don't think so. Did I get thrown through the ceiling, or where am I?
No. You're. I just shoved a potion down your throat,
Okay.
forcefully unlodging it, and I'm also grabbing you right now.
So I'm currently being grappled.
No. Thematically, I'm grabbing you.
Thematically, I'm being grappled. Okay, where's the nearest enemy? I wanna terrorize someone. I'm angry.
If you aim up the
I'm
hole,
angry from choking on dry popcorn.
If you aim up the hole, you can see the ghost.
But like that's the 2nd floor, right?
Yeah, you can aim through the hole in the ceiling from Brom's head.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're close enough by it.
Okay. In that case, I would like to finally start blasting.
Yeah.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does it.
Okay, and does a... I'd imagine that hits 28. Okay. Double damage, 9. And 18. 18 damage total.
18 damage.
That's damage.
Alright, it's not magical, right?
Yeah, no, just piercing.
Alright, you shoot your bullets. It goes to the ghost. The ghost is still midway screaming.
I would imagine. Wait, it goes right through? It did no damage?
It does damage. Just resistance.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, I was really worried. At least I hurt a little bit.
Yeah, and oh.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I realized the ghost is not resistant to lightning damage, but the banshees are. That's alright. She took a lot of damage. I had a buffer anyway.
Not happy.
Yeah. Anywho, after Trickster's turn, it's now this ghost's turn. This ghost is screaming, and as it's running away, you get an opportunity attack, Mikey. Nutmeg.
I will take that. And
We're gonna be ending soon, guys. No worries.
so 16 hit.
16 hits.
That would be 7 piercing? Yeah, 7 piercing damage.
Okay. It takes that. As it's screaming, it's running down the hallway and the stairs like the Babadook at the end of the movie. Braun, you get an opportunity attack.
Alrighty. 22.
Alright, that hits. Roll your damage.
That would be 14.
Alright. Non-magical damage. It takes it as it continues to run around the stairs screaming. It's right in front of your face. Ivan?
It was magical.
It was magical? Okay. Ivan, it's in front of your face now. Do you try and attack?
Mhm.
Do you take an opportunity attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is only an 11.
All right, that barely hit. Nope, that doesn't hit.
That's okay.
It ends its turn running this way, and after a while, it finally dissipates and is killed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aw.
Okay, never mind. It gets right next to the trickster, and it gets right next to the trickster and our ginger man, and you guys get an opportunity to attack. Go for it.
What's the funniest way I can kill him right now?
Can I just
Like-
can I use the trickster as a weapon?
Yeah, pick me up. I want uppies. I want uppies.
Can I pick him up and just throw him right into the creature?
It's an improvised weapon, yes.
Improvise weapon attack, yes.
Let's go! Let's see, improvised weapon attack. How much damage is that gonna
I'd imagine I can add my unarmed strike to it.
Screw it, I'll just do D4 or whatever.
Alright.
Bonus action.
Are you ready?
I'm gonna attack him just like if I was doing a monk attacks. I'm gonna pick him up and yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to throw him.
Alright.
I'm gonna hit him with all my attacks, dude. 11 damage.
Okay. Just for shits and giggles, it dies as you're slamming the trickster through him. Like something from Adult Swim. The ghost dissipates. And after a few seconds, after what feels like an eternity, but it's really a few minutes, everyone's breathing heavily from the fight. And then you hear windows shatter and the doors bust open, and you see 8 to 12 dressed up in SWAT attire elves appear. And they start
Elves?
screaming and go, This is an arrest! Down the ground! Down!
Stop resisting!
Move, move, move! And one of them appears and they goes, We've received a warning about a death and paranormal activity down the ground. And after does anyone resist?
As I go down, I'm going to go, don't worry, we took care of the death. He's alive again.
They go, oh, all right. Whatever it is, you're coming with us.
As they open the door and rush in, Relix is just gonna dive for the ground.
All right. You dive for the ground. I'm assuming no one resists. Everyone listens.
I learned my lesson already.
It's the police. You have to listen to the police. We're taught that as little kids, all right?
True.
I mean, I can levitate and Misty Step and then dash and float away, but
Same.
no one here is a charisma-based character except for me. We're fucked. So, I ain't going yet.
Alright. Well, this is what happens then. The house you are at is declared a crime scene. They are... you are currently being interrogated, and you are sat down by a representative of the state, and we're told that inconsistencies are being investigated, and it appears that what can be sensed in this reality is being contradicted by powers that may be deemed not from this reality. You see the elven representative in front of you all ask, by chance, did you guys find a beholder?
In that house?
Question for the DM.
Yes.
Are we being questioned in a group or one by one?
Question as a group. For simplicity's sake.
Okay. Relix would like to say, no, we did not find any beholder. Just a bunch of banshees, ghosts, a corpse of a fairy, and a William.
Willie. Okay.
Arguably worse than a beholder.
Yeah, definitely a lot worse than the beholder.
Gotcha. And he goes ahead, takes a note, and goes, all right. I'm going to speak to the council. You are going to be held here for a little bit, but you were asked to be visited by one. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of getting tired. I'm stumbling over my words.
You're good.
As you guys are kind of like as the gray area is being sorted out, and you are currently under arrest. You're not in a cell, mind you. You're actually in a decent place. Some multiple rooms. You guys definitely have wristlet ankles though that appear to be magical magical tracers, almost like you're under a house arrest. This is when the party diverges. So, there's currently 6 members, and a phone call comes, and someone teleports into the room familiar with you all. It's Peter. He slaps off the dust around him and goes, "So I teleported blind. Please tell me I'm not in the ladies' restroom, am I?" He turns around and goes, "Oh, thank God, I'm not in the ladies' restroom."
Not this time.
Not this time. He winks at you, Relix, and goes, "So, elven stuff. Definitely something that they don't like. That they don't like talking to the Order about, because you know, elves are about their own thing. But I can help one of you." He looks over at you, Brahm, and goes, "Brahm, the Holy Order is asking for a representative of Ass, and it might take some time. You'll be treated well, and you'll have food galore, as well as anything that you need from us. But in order to continue, you're gonna have to come back with me to the island. Are you okay with that, Brahm?"
Yes, as long as there's whiskey and peanuts around, I could use some ass protection.
We can
As protection.
I can definitely get you ass protection. And as a representative of Ass, I look forward to working with you and speaking to the elders. And he slaps you in the back and goes, "I'll definitely make sure you have all the whiskey and peanuts you're going to offer."
As I'm leaving, I just say, be careful with these elves. For some reason, they have weird thoughts on boulders. I don't know why they want to know if we fought boulders before, but I don't remember any boulders.
I have fought many boulders before.
Of course you will.
Don't worry. We'll talk to him about, banana smoothies for hats on cats.
Oh yes, be careful.
Perfect. You're a fun addition to Ass, Brahm. I'm sure you'll meet with the party again.
Whose ass?
Because you know what? But Sweat Old Pal. We'll just talk about it later on the boat ride home.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. And as you walk out, Peter stops over at you, Ivan, and goes, "I hope you don't mind sticking around for a while. I'll be sure to extend your contract with pay under your agreement. Not like we can do much now. You're currently under investigation by the elves."
Ivan kind of looks around and says, "Oh, well, they are an interesting group if a bit incompetent. We shall see where this goes."
"Thank you, Ivan. I appreciate your side of the bargain." And Peter turns around and goes, "Good luck with the elves. I'm almost done with my investigation and what we can do with the cloud giants, so be patient, and get through this. I'm sure you guys can figure it out. We'll keep in touch. I would help more, but when it comes to elven stuff, they're more direct. They're more direct than we are. Take care. And as Peter draws the teleportation circle and teleports to the prom, it is now all of you all under house arrest, over in the capital of Sinandel, of the kingdom of Asashan. And that is where we'll end tonight's section. I hope you guys liked it. I wanted to give Brahm a proper send-off for a while, and so I hope the transition and everything was good.
I
I
imagine
think it's
the
being
elves.
taken to the dimension home.
Probably. I imagine the elves come back and they go, "Where'd the elephant guy go?"
Yeah.
What elephant guy?
Yeah. They come back. You see a kid coming back, and he's like, "Aw, I got him a boulder. He asked for a boulder."
I know he loves
No.
boulders.
I
Alright.
don't
Come.
remember finding.
I will teach you childhood game of breaking boulder with forehead.
It's gonna be fun. Goodbye, stream.
But